We do want to get back to Wall Street now because that's where we're finally trending back in the right direction after days of volatility that saw all three major indices take serious losses.
It really has been a roller coaster for investors as the market reacts to President Donald Trump's tariff plan and the uncertainty that comes with it. But here's what we know right now. A heft of U.S. tariffs go into effect a minute after midnight tonight. Among them are what the White House are calling reciprocal higher tariffs, reserved for countries with which U.S. has the largest trade deficits here.
Yeah, so we're looking for any positive signs. It's hard to say it's a recovery. It appears at 10 that negotiations over tariffs could begin soon and deals could come together quickly. That has investors reacting a little bit more positively this morning. So Whit Johnson is on the floor of a very busy stock exchange. Whit, my friend, so again, we're looking for any positive things. It's hard to say recovery when we're just up 3, but are there trade deals coming? What are you hearing there?
Exactly. Hey, Sam, Pedro, and Charlene, good morning to you all. Yes, the markets are opening a little higher today. There is some cautious optimism that perhaps what the White House is saying, some of the messaging that maybe some deals could be in place in the coming future on those tariffs. But for the most part, when we're talking to people here, they are expecting continued volatility as long as these tariffs are in place. So it's definitely something to watch. And we saw this wild swings happening yesterday. The Dow had its largest point swing ever in a single day. And we know that President Trump now is threatening additional tariffs on China, additional 50% tariff if China does not withdraw its retaliatory tariffs on the United States. So that would effectively total upwards of 100% tariffs on China. So we'll see how that plays out. But we've been hearing from the administration. The White House says that more than 70 countries have reached out hoping to negotiate, and the Treasury Secretary told ABC News this morning that he thinks that deals on tariffs could be coming, quote, very quickly, guys.
Now, when you look at this from a more local lens, what does this mean for the average New Yorker? For example, a working family in Queens. What kind of impact for them?
Charlene, that's a great question, because if you're looking at these numbers, you're trying to make sense, well, what does this all mean to me, right? Well, if you're somebody who is actually invested in the stock market, there's certainly some anxiety about what this, maybe you lost some percentage of your savings or your wealth. If you're somebody who's hoping to retire very soon, there could be some additional fear involved because that you took a big hit in the last couple days when it comes to 401ks and retirement savings. But the everyday American who maybe is not as invested in the stock market, for example, it's more about the tariffs and the impact that could have on prices on everyday items. By some estimates, a family of 4, if these tariffs were to hold, could end up paying more than $7,000 for the same everyday items over the course of a year. Fresh produce, for example, if things don't change, you could see prices start to increase within a week. Cars, you could see prices increase within a month. Things like clothing and appliances, that's a little farther down the road, but still 4 to 6 months down, and that could impact families trying to buy clothing for their kids for back to school. But again, all of that hinges on what the policy is going to be and what the administration will do. Again, today, people reading into it, hoping for some cautious optimism, but still expecting some volatility in the days ahead.